Sammie.
And I'm Brian.
And this is Eye Bleach.
And we are going to be watching a bunch of new series for the spring and kind of saving you a lot of time on some of the worst that this year has to offer.
Basically, we're going to watch it and then tell you what to think so you can regurgitate an already formed opinion that isn't necessarily your own.
Eye Bleach is the Fox News of anime.
Yeah. Anime?
Anime.
Anime?
Anime.
Anime?
Anime.
Anime! That's cute.
We have finished watching our first 10 anime, although only 8 of the 10 anime made it through the 10 anime because 2 of them were immediately eliminated. So, we are going to go over each anime briefly, because you already watched the episode, I'm sure, being loyal subscribers and all. Arslan Senki started off slow, but it looks like it's got a lot of stuff going for it. It's got really great animation. The story seems interesting, even if the protagonist isn't immediately likable. The characters are designed okay. Sometimes there's some weirdness. We want to make a guy who's a falconer. What do? Give him crazy bird hair. Nailed it. Well, not even that. Like, I don't mind the character design. Also, a cape that constantly flutters like wings. So much as the characters being drawn at a distance. Whenever they're drawn further away from the camera, they tend to lose like all their details. The only difference between this and Breakblade is giant robots.
Like the storyline of this episode.
It's a plot-forward show.
Yeah.
It's definitely like, we're going to give you a plot, and it's going to sound interesting and make you want to keep watching it regardless of the animation. I think that's where it's going to go. I think that it will definitely be carried by the story as long as it continues to develop.
Become Abraham Lincoln, white-haired child.
Arslan Senki has the potential.
Most surprising anime was definitely Reikan.
That was fucking hilarious.
It took a lot of the anime girl sees spirits trope and bit, and it really made it funny by adding in like really. I love that they're like murder victims. They're not like, I'm just a spirit. The actual horror ghosts as the ghosts she can see. And the ghosts have personality. That was absolutely the creepy ghost from The Grudge. Why is she hanging out with the Grudge ghost? This looks more interesting than I thought. Even if
and
you don't
she talks to cats too. That's another power she has.
Yeah, she can talk to cats, and the cat's really funny. That cat is fantastic.
This show is great.
The cat is the best character. And so that I think Reikan's definitely the most surprising of the new series. This might be our best show.
I like this one a lot.
Owari Monogatari, I think it's really good.
Oh, so funny.
I think that it has a very interesting plot line. I think that it's actually interesting as from a guy's perspective and a girl's, and I think that it deals with issues that are really interesting with youth right now. I think that it's got a lot of great things to say. It's common practice that men and their adolescents will take advantage of girls' feelings, and I think it's funny that he was just like, yeah, I don't like you, goodbye. And
it was so cute, and I like the best friend too.
I think both male protagonists are
strong.
Good, yeah, well, strong from a story sense. I really like him.
The pretty boy?
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, they're strong characters with
multiple
good
stuff's going
role
on.
model type characteristics. I don't get the giant lips thing.
This is ugly.
Is that how they just show like someone who's not physically attractive? So hopefully this show stays good. I hope they don't just kind of keep the girl in as a plot device the entire time.
I think they'll develop
that she needs to develop more. But, I mean, otherwise I think the show's very good and I think everyone should watch it.
Yeah,
honestly.
it was really cute.
Whether you like shonen or not, I think you'll laugh. If you watch the first episode, I'd be hard-pressed to see you get through the whole show without not laughing.
Owari Monogatari, I fucking knew was going to be hilarious. And it was so funny.
He's taking a cold shower to clear his thoughts. He's got a mad freshman bingle bang going on. Tucked up into his belt loop that he's trying to hold out.
Ew.
We canceled Vampire Holmes. It fucking sucked.
It was garbage.
Detective with no skills, and that's Holmes. Oh, this show looks like shit, Brian.
30 seconds into Vampire Holmes, we gave up.
We were like, no.
Oh my god.
Also, Vampire Holmes wasn't hosted on Crunchyroll. It wasn't hosted on Funimation or Hulu. We had to go to like the seedy underbelly of the anime world where all the fucking Smite pop-up ads live to watch it. Shout out to Smite. Shout out to Smite. Nope.
No.
Not even.
No.
I'm canceling it at the 30-second mark. We replace it with Kekkai Sensen. We think that the animation is clean. The first episode is not really greatly indicative of the series. He's got a bad case of in love with his crippled sister. I've seen this before in anime.
I don't think he's in love with her. I think he just likes her because they're related.
I've actually already watched the second episode, which was
Yeah, I'm
cheating,
third.
and we talked about that briefly. But I think the series picks up a lot, and I think Sammie will enjoy it more, definitely following the second and third episodes. Middle of the ground, I think definitely Gunslinger Stratos has a lot of weird animation-looking problems with the way the characters look,
It's just a
inconsistencies,
mess.
and the
Their
storyline
eyes are
is-
like sliding around there, sliding around.
I do not like the way that hair looks on his face. Or that his face is drawn like that.
storyline's really
The
bonkers.
storyline is bonkers.
They're inside of like a dome. But where did that dome come from?
It's like they built it under the new roads.
But who would not notice the dome?
An incomprehensible story, a ugly action sequences.
Yeah, they
tropey.
didn't. They would like sword fight, but it would be zoomed in, so you couldn't actually see what was happening. They were just like swinging their arms
Yeah.
like this. It was futuristic, but derivative futuristic. There wasn't anything original they brought to the table.
Yeah, it was definitely, as opposed to being an homage, it was definitely just a derivative work.
It was not
So,
good.
that's not good.
What is that? How does it do that?
Triage X was awful.
Oh my god, it was so bad, you guys.
Triage X was an abortion
Huh.
of story
Huh.
and visuals. However, because
Oh my
Vampire
God.
Holmes was so bad, I don't know if Triage X looked better or...
God,
Damn
God
it.
almighty.
How are those nipples?
I do kind of want to see how horrible Triage X can get. Even though I don't. I know it's going to be stupid, and I'm just going to spend the whole episode laughing.
And we were like not even laughing. We were just like groaning at how like
Yeah,
awful it was.
it was painful to watch.
God,
Like
it was so bad.
What? Her boobs have lasers.
But yeah, it was weird. It was really not good. So, I mean, we can just go ahead and say we're not going to keep watching Triage X.
Oh, we want to cut it already?
Triage X is going to be the first one gone. The rest, I mean, it's either Triage or Gunslinger.
Oh my fucking god, yeah. She's my favorite. She's got a microphone, pigtails, pink hair,
And grenades.
and the kitty mouth,
And the...
banana tits.
It's just a failure on every level. It's just not good.
It's not.
Is that the whole episode?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
so glad it's
Thank God
over.
that was quick, but thank God.
Ninja Slayer was really fun. It's very much the Aqua Teen Hunger Force of anime. I know I've said that a lot.
This is like an Adult Swim anime. Like it's the Aqua Teen Hunger Force of anime.
But I like to reiterate it because I think it's...
We're going to say it one more time. Also,
No, we're not.
I
But I
think-
think it's a
oh.
great idea. I think it's a really great anime. I think it's interesting.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
So I think we like Ninja Slayer for its comedy, the bizarre animation style.
This color palette is fantastic.
Now this is Trigger, so they have the ability
Yeah.
to do really clean animation.
which
and,
is weird because the parts that are animated, are hand drawn and like really pretty.
and the parts that are
Like
cardboard are hilarious. So they do
they're like puppets,
they
like
do an
stick
excellent
puppets.
they do an excellent job of mixing comedy with a comedic visual style and action with an actiony style. The story intentionally makes no sense, and I know Sammie was struggling to get why it was funny, but I think that this show is going to be really like a comedy gem.
This is literally Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the anime.
The anime, yeah.
Amayuro Coco
We swapped it out because it was one
30
of those like 2-minute bumper animes, and it was looking like it wasn't really gonna be very good. It was like 2.5 minutes, so we replaced it with "Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?" Because that's like the #1 most trendy show for the season.
You're right about the titty rope.
We passed on it initially because the title was too long. I didn't want to say it.
He passed on it. I was counting on him to put it in his list. I
I
was
s-
really disappointed he
I
didn't.
still think the title's too long, even if the anime is good, for it to be talked about regularly.
I mean, the anime was alright. It wasn't that great or anything.
The anime was okay. I
episode
think
1 at least.
there's definitely a heavy. I think that the anime is heavily driven towards the
Boobies.
guys who like anime waifus crowd, like that demographic.
Is she Moe? She's built like a brick shithouse.
It looks interesting, but it remains to be seen if it's actually good or if it's just good because dudes like boobs.
Yeah, but she's got like double D.
So the only thing keeping it in right now, in my opinion, is the animation. The animation is super nice. It's really good looking. The story is boring. I hope that it gets better.
Yeah, because
The
I've
animation
heard
is
a lot of things. Hopefully it's not just blowing up because of the character design, because yes, super cute, but I don't want that to be all it is. Like, if it doesn't do anything besides just, here's a girl, here's a guy kicking ass, then I'm not gonna want to watch that for much longer.
Weird.
Sound euphonium.
That instrument, by the way, that we were so confused about is not a tuba, not a French horn. It is, in fact, a euphonium.
That's an instrument?
That's the instrument that they have.
Good show.
So cute. Animation is so well done. The character design is fucking adorable.
Yeah,
Their school uniforms, kawaii as fuck. Total cosplay potential in that one.
Oh my god, she's so fucking cute.
A lot of the characters are very interesting, and I think that the older classman female who does all the pranks, I think she's really funny and is a neat character. Because I don't think you ever see a female like that represented in anime.
The prankster type?
Well, not just a prankster, but a prankster who literally like is willing to do like a fake hand joke and all sorts of like she's constantly on her game.
Oh man, I thought she had a real prosthetic arm. I thought that was gonna be an awesome thing.
I don't think the main character is very likable. I think she's vain. She's super vain, and she's kind of she's mean to her mom. She's a bit standoffish and she's rude.
Oh, she's tired.
No, she's just of age.
I hate that every anime takes place in high school. Like, for real. But this actually makes sense that they're in high school because they act like high schoolers. They're not just like adults who happen to be in high school like happens in a lot of shows. They don't make perfect decisions, and they have character flaws, which I think is really interesting.
I think that ultimately the supporting cast will carry that anime through the season.
Yeah.
Edotama didn't make any sense. Visually, it's a mess.
The first half didn't make sense. The second half was funny. We liked the second half.
Holy shit! I like this now.
That's true. Okay, so the first half really makes no sense. The second half doesn't make sense, but it's funny, and it tries to explain the plot, but it even tells you in the story that it's not going to explain the plot until the second episode.
I got nothing.
I
got literally nothing.
And let me just say, I am severely disappointed in this.
But, I mean, visually, I think it was a mess.
It was cute.
I don't care. I think the character design was messy. I think that the animation is really clean, but when it switches to the CGI fighting, I think that it's a bit overdone and cheesy.
It's chibi.
No, yeah, and I don't think it's worth the time.
This whole show seems to start at like episode 26.
But hopefully it'll get better because the second half was pretty funny. There was some cute animation, there was some cool action stuff, some funny reveals.
Oh, she's a bear! Or boar? Let's say bear or boar. I think it was boar.
I missed it because I was too busy being confused by what was going on.
But at the same time, there was a lot of like pedo lolicon stuff going on that I'm not crazy about.
Yeah, there were some jokes that I wasn't comfortable with.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with this.
Just to reiterate, top was Reikan,
Owari
Monogatari, Arslan Senki,
and
Kekkai Sensen, but you don't believe it yet. But you will. I'm telling you, after the second episode, you'll be on board.
My top 4 would be Reikan, of course, Owari Monogatari.
You would say Hibiki Euphonium?
And Hibiki Euphonium.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Okay, I'm like a girly girl when it comes to my anime. I want to watch shit that's cute.
Okay, well, we'll say that...
And he likes to watch shit explode and, like, blood splurge
Which is Ninja Slayer, and you love Ninja Slayer.
Because that was done in a humorous way.
Triage
We're
X
keeping this one for some reason.
We're keeping this because Gunslinger Stratos is so bad. But
you just want to watch it again.
Triage X is not something you should watch around your parents or your friends or anyone else.
But if you're watching it by yourself, don't expect it to be smutty enough to jack off to.
Overall... I think that we have a very good variety of anime. We want you guys to like, fave, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps us out, it helps the show out, and it gets the word out. I hope that we can have a good discussion about anime, at least, a decent discussion in our comment section, as opposed to every other YouTube. So I'd like to believe that our comment section on the videos that I make, at the very least, have been very positive.
Yours have been very positive.
Yeah, feel free to suggest anime, as long as it's new anime, either out this season or coming out soon. I already have read and watched all of Shokugeki no Soma, so you don't need to tell me about it. I assure you, I fucking read the shit out of it. Look, I think that anime is important as a media format. I think it's enjoyable and different from all other types of media. It's unique. And I hope that we can see less of these tropes appear in the current season of anime and get some actually interesting story and characters with, unique backgrounds and three-dimensional, characterization.
You know how is a good way to do that? You have to vote with your money. You have to say, Americans like anime, so cater to our taste. Don't just produce shit, because we'll actually buy it. So a good way to do that would be subscribe to Crunchyroll, buy some merch.
Or worst case scenario, we get another Legend of Korra series, because that'd be dope. Welcome to Eye Bleach.
Welcome to Eye Bleach. Do the thing with me. So we do thumbs up and it'll ding. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ding.
What?
You get 1, 2, 3. Ding. 1, 2, 3. Ding. Do it 1, 2, 3. Ding.